evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Random Noob Gamer here with another episode of Star Wars The Old Republic, The Rise of a Slave. We're following... Sorry about it. Sorry about that. I don't know. Summer season, dust in the air. We follow the story of MIyanda here. Doing the bidding of Lord Darth Zash. Don't forget, Darth Zash.
Apprentice, you've reached Nar Shadad safely. Good. Don't let the glittering towers fool you. Misery and desperation rule the slums below. And desperation can drive people to many things. Remember that in your attempts to recover the artifact here.
You believe I can use these people's hopelessness against them?
Their need for answers should serve you well. The artifact, a pendant called the Eye of Tulak, belongs to the Sith Lord Palladius. He's lived here many years, converting Nar Shadad's poor and suffering into zealous followers. His own cult.
He sounds like a very cunning man. I admire that.
Cunning, devious, persuasive, yes, and atrociously stubborn. Palladius leads his cult from seclusion, but you can draw him out. I've contacted 2 of his former cult members. They're in hiding now, fearing retribution, but hungry for revenge. They should prove useful.
I'm certain they will.
I have encouraged their cooperation with the assurance that once Palladius is gone, the cult is theirs to lead. Circumstances change, of course. Do whatever you feel is necessary with Palladius and his cult. The artifact is all that matters.
Okay. Yeah. Kim wants to speak to me once again.
From. Ipsik erbai kudana, jaus erpai rojandan, in bise wistai.
I'm glad you're so happy.
Was in amin, in apidai daje, fewer tigons freisans. Mat insok ja, himan kudana, ja ayon pro kumana. Pai power juice, ja af apidun, pataja sungadras.
Continue to follow me, and I promise those days will return.
Insok ja, himan kundana da ayu pro. Und in amagas kapana, warpan himinam arpai bohav nona.
Now this guy, he doesn't really like, it seems like, a Sith. This very specific Sith. I have to search for the exit again. That way.
Maru jamunja.
I have to watch the time. In 14 minutes the electricity is going off once again. Load shedding every day. Thanks to our wonderful government that could not think for themselves.
Where do you think you're sending that scan?
Forgive the unorthodox introductions, Moro Weizen, Head of Special Operations for the Imperial Diplomatic Service. I need assistance plucking a thorn from the Empire's side. It should be a trivial task for a Sith, my lord, but I want the world to see your power.
Be careful what you seek to unleash.
Of course, I meant no disrespect. I was tasked with gathering allies on Nar Shadad. Hut clans, corporations, gangsters. But one man has resisted our entreaties. Ukabi is the local leader of the Exchange, a galaxy-spanning criminal organization specializing in high-tech vice. Ukabi and the Exchange refuse to join us.
You want me to convince this Ukabi to change his mind?
We're long past that point. The Exchange spends more money than most governments on spies, slicers, and scientists. Anyone they can't buy, they kidnap. They would have been valuable friends, but Ukabi drugs and tortures my messengers. We need to make an example of him.
Defiance is unacceptable. He should be dealt with.
I want his army decimated, his arms caches looted, his chemical refineries razed to the ground. I want a show of force so overwhelming that no one on Nar Shadad will ever deny the Empire again. If you would grant us this favor.
It may serve my purposes. The Exchange will burn.
The Exchange operates out of the Corellian sector of the city. Your path of destruction begins there. When you're through crippling the operations, you can find me at my command post. I'll be watching the chaos from my chambers.
You're afraid to get your hands dirty. There, nothing else.
Those huts are ruthless. The things I hear they do to the evil card.
Let's see.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
Prophet arrives. The crashing blow. Kom ons gaan eers
Have a
die
safe and
prophet.
pleasant stay.
I've got 5 minutes, then I have to stop recording, then 2 hours load shedding, then I'll come back and do another 30 minutes or so. Serious? Serious? So this brings me
Vehicle
to
paths
this
are
guy.
currently open for business.
What the hell?
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
What the hell? I swear, sometimes the way it directs you to this takes you upwards, eh? A crushing blow. Oh, I know what it is. is. It's not up there, it's down here. My own stupidity, my own mistake.
Oh, Destress, dear brutish Destress. And Riley, so beautiful and intelligent. You were like children to me, which is why it pains me to do this.
You can cut the act, Palladius. You never cared about any of your children.
We don't need a tyrant for a father.
Ah, well said. Marvelous last words. Truly, I expected nothing less, which is what makes this so hard. Now, if you'll excuse me, my other children would like to play with you.
Aru Jamunja.
What have we here? The cavalry, looks like. Appreciate the help, but I had it under control.
Chagasar Chais embarks prize war peren swase ik bus karadida.
Easy, Destress. This isn't some holo you're talking to. My lord.
You would be wise to follow her lead.
Course, my lord. Sorry, there was a lady Sith a while back, Darth Sash. Said she'd send someone to help us out. You it?
Palladius has something I need. And if helping you will get it for me, then yes.
Good, because it makes me sick to think Palladius is out there while I'm cooped up in this rat hole.
Palladius built his empire on the backs of the poor. Said he'd save them from their miserable lives.
Said we'd make a, a mighty sword and strike against our enemies? It was all lies. It was all lies, but you win the support of the poor, you knock Palladius's legs out from under him.
The masses will worship me by dawn.
Get him the way Palladius did. Find the biggest, most vicious gang on the block and crush them. Right now, the gang's the Crates, named after the Crate Dragon on Tatooine. Their leader, Sabin, thinks he's descended from one. Take out Sabin, and the masses will see you as a regular hero.
He'll need to be a dragon if he hopes to stand against me.
With all respect, taking out the Crates wins you followers only until the next gang rises up. But there may be another way. A plague called the Rot afflicts the poorest of Nar Shadad's poor. But it can be cured, and the person who does so will be regarded not just as a hero, but as a prophet.
Prophet? Now that's more to my taste.
I'm glad you approve, my lord. The cure to the Rot is owned by Titus Neutronics. You'll have to steal it from their warehouse, then distribute it.
In this case, I'd rather be loved than feared.
Good, but be careful. The warehouse is heavily guarded, but if you can steal the cure and distribute it in the Corellian sector, you'll own the lower classes.
Let's see, okay, I'll have to quit now. I'll just quit before this screen. Just after this screen. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Up here, I take it. Around this way. Irritation. What quest will I do first?
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Okay, bow far that way.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
swear here's a buff missing. Let me just quickly check here something. General. No, not heroic movement, quick travel, rally, da da da. No, not there. Legacy. Yeah. General. Heroic. Sorcerer. Passive, active. No, I don't see it. Let's go. Interesting. Alien citizen.
Afragiban.
Oh, there's one. I did not even see it.
Afragiban.
I swear, sometimes you just overlook a quest item. What the hell did I step on?
Afragiban.
Okay, destroy chemical refinery. Ah, there's one.
Godoba, please. I have good news.
Do not attempt to dissimulate.
No dissimulation intended. But I wanted you to meet someone, my lord. Allow me to introduce the diplomatic services allies on Nar Shadad, the Shadow Syndicate.
I don't need to meet the locals. Get rid of them.
This won't take long. They need to know what you did. Godoba the Hutt, owner of the club Vertica Casino and 5 city sectors. Your ship is docked in his spaceport. Varco Ti, Chomash of the Nar Shadad Labor Alliance. There are no better slavers in the galaxy.
A pleasure.
And last, DXTX, primary hub of the DX Annihilator network.
Your destructive prowess is respectable. Negotiations permitted.
Together, they represent key powers. Yukabi and the Exchange could have joined them, but thanks to your strike, we needn't worry about the Exchange anymore.
Too bad I still feel like killing.
Then you, of all of us, may be in luck. This woman has lied to you.
What?
She has blundered where many upstarts blundered before. And now, we all pay the price.
That's not fear I smell, is it?
Varco, really? We're hardly vulnerable.
He's preparing an army of steam-enhanced killers and cybernetically linked assassins. Detonite droid production has increased.
Ah, very well. If Yukabi won't learn his lesson, then the Empire can handle his dying blows.
Who knew you could have so much fun playing with criminals?
My sources report Exchange death squads on the move. As you destroyed his assets, he'll destroy ours. The promenade, factories, slave pens. Ukabi is drawing energy for his chemical enhancement facilities. He augments soldiers for battle. He must be stopped now.
I'm not a strategist. Your recommendation, my lord?
We can't let Exchange death squads roam freely. How do we intercept them?
Exchange has a private landing pad. Intercept the death squads, destroy their ships, and maybe...
I'll alert our forces here and keep the Shadow Syndicate in line. We can discuss this when you return.
I will survive.
Baru Jamunja.
I was petrified. Let me go. It's on my way there, so I can just as well do this one first and then move on to the next one. Oh, thank you for pulling it. That I need to do yet, okay.
Klaus.
that purple mark. What was it? Clearly not something that I needed. You don't always need to attack everything. Yes, you lose XP by not attacking, but take it like this. Running through here. Okay. Running through here. Saves me a bit of time. I don't need to... Change Doc Master to somebody strong. Seriously?
Klaus.
Too easy.
Baru Jamunja.
Zippity-doo-dah. Look how easy it was. In a little bit later. I first want to go this way and go and do that last mission. Deceased. No. Some English words just doesn't sound right. Diseased. Diseased. Diseased.
Baru Jamunja.
Attack. Let's see, what do we have here? Administer the cure to 3 people, okay. Here comes your COVID anti-vaccine. Anti-COVID vaccine, I mean. Did I see another one here somewhere? Oh yes, there. Hologram.
My lord, I wanted to apologize for Destris earlier. He was out of line.
Don't waste your breath apologizing for that fool.
I have a great deal of respect for you. I just wanted you to know that. You radiate a power that Palladius, for all his ranting and demanding, never did.
I'm glad you noticed.
Anyway, if we want to make a stab at taking over Palladius' cult, we need a real headquarters. Somewhere you can speak, hold meetings. I hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of finding a place.
You've done well. Now, tell me about this place.
The place is called the Strel House, for a charity worker named Dakin Strel. The people look to him as a leader. He's been dead nearly a decade, but his name still means something. And I thought it couldn't hurt to have his name associated with yours.
It's hardly a seat of power.
Power is hard to come by in the lower levels of Nar Shadad.
Okay. Let me go and in that quest, and then I think I will call it.
made an unforgivable mistake. You began this conflict. All our businesses suffer. Now you all die.
That's big talk from a terrified little gangster.
The attacker. You eliminated my death squads, but my facilities create supreme soldiers with every passing minute. I have killed your kind before, Sith. I will again.
It looks bad, I know, but I've been working on a strategy.
No more games. One way or another, this must end.
Our guards captured a few of the gangsters. The exchange is based in the tunnels running under this sector. Maybe now's the time to push. Wipe them out. Their leaders, along with Yukabi.
The DX Annihilator Network approves. Perhaps I think I speak on behalf of the Shadow Syndicate when I ask, with due respect, can this be done?
I should leave you to the exchange's mercy.
You'll have to take out the members of Yukabi's inner circle. All of them are cybernetically enhanced.
Custom-built masterworks, equal to 12 Mandalorian warriors.
When they're dead, proceed to Yukabi's chambers. Do whatever you have to do.
In Twyfel Atraus.
In fact, a Republic-aligned group of war veterans called the Star Dogs are preparing to strike at you.
Good,
Let
they
them
will
come.
die.
I'm responsible for more bodies than a Coruscant cemetery.
I don't doubt it. But the Star Dogs are not raw recruits. Being Republic, they have a certain distaste for direct assassination jobs. But they're alarmed, and contracting with the Nar Shadad exchange to have you killed.
They fear me. And that is why they will lose.
I ask while you're there, to take the exchange's dossier on their hitmen. Can you do this?
I like assassinating assassins. They always look so surprised.
Then you'll enjoy this.
Okay, let me go do that one quickly. And that one there. Up and down, west to the left, west to the right. You can make a song. But I won't try to sing it. It might cause YouTube to crash. Oh, good. Somebody went through here. Okay, bye-bye.
Afraniban.
Wow, what a strong Republic soldier. This is now an assassin. Exchange heavy or ask Mugabe.
My lord, are you there, my lord? It's Mora Weizen.
You have my attention.
This is an emergency! The exchange is attacking! Yukabi is here! Someone sold us out. Get back as soon as you can. We can't hold them.
While I was busy here, they attacked that side. Wonderful. Clever. Clever. Coming now. First one to come in here.
Jamunja.
Okay. On my way, don't worry. That thing, I think he's got an attack that will pull me back to him, so let me just skip him. Clunk, clunk. 60 points, 100 points for that one. 50 for that one.
I'm telling you, that place is an Imperial front.
And you return alive. Have you heard? The Exchange and Star Dogs have blamed one another for their negotiators' deaths. They have started a limited war. The truth, as they say, was the first casualty. Now, I believe you have a dossier for me.
When I give my word, I mean it.
Loyalty like yours is why alliances fail and empires prevail. Your success will allow us to find and destroy the Exchange's enforcers. Everyone here owes their safety to you.
Let's see. If Kabi is still here.
What shall it be? Does one die? Do both?
You horrible worm!
You are both wretched, and now you here to rescue the woman and the traitor. I am Ukabi.
You're about to burn, little cyborg. How do your parts handle electricity?
Look upon my body. Cortosis skin grafts. Intravenous colto injection system. Holographic targeting array. You are only mortal. I will always prevail.
Lethal Atlas.
Now to deal with this slug.
I don't think he's getting up. Colto injections can't restore a dead man.
Eso poda no pachunki fagutaji otovogisa.
Don't you dare talk! You brought him here, you tried to get me killed!
Godoba, what do you have to say?
Chiliska tananga ime chaicho ronchika.
Maybe, but you made the call to Akabi.
Kavadompa stupa makinsalika. Mi bonawa tuipe te bokbagwa wadawanga.
Why do I still hear your voice?
Boka te talia shnekrula woska kwapo nuta.
How dare you?
Ki asa toponyo lilitse woto sego todomote.
Your wealth and power are worthless.
I'd like him alive, if you would. He is a powerful creature, and he may still serve a purpose. Besides, I'd like to hold him as an example before the Shadow Syndicate. And you, my lord, I am eternally grateful for your aid. This business has taken far too much of your time.
If I told you why I was here, the nightmares would never end.
Yes, my lord, I understand. Thank you again for your assistance, and when Nar Shadad finally falls to the Empire, we'll remember the role you played.
Okay. Let's go this way and this way. This episode is dragging out too long now. It's time to call it quits. Let me just go to that mission and then I'll call it for the night. It's one of those things. Where's the days where I used to play 8-9 hours straight a game? Gone. I can't do it anymore. The passion is not the same anymore. But yeah, I still say if you play a game it must be fun, it mustn't be work. The moment it becomes work, then there's no more enjoyment.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
So in respect what kind of game you play, RPG, MMO, first person shooter, third person shooter, role playing games, strategy games, doesn't matter as long as you have fun. If the fun goes, leave the game, don't play it anymore. It's a waste of your energy, it's a waste of your time. Concentrate on that, what you like to do. Points.
Unaguta tan kuikuta. Pikwiktuk bamba?
If you mean the future leader of Lord Palladius's cult, then yes.
Korawe nimnik na naka sanurire. Fobo naguta. Nisupo gobae. Pompo get dusta badawanga. Something wampa. La hagwa kilia jakoska. Paguta palko.
I'll send your body back to your master in pieces.
Tuta oya. Nucha. Que chawa joto do deadbita. Yobana pihota mindia.
So big and strong.
That was Garnock. You defeated Palladius's right-hand man. You should hear it. They're calling you the Great Healer after your little trick curing the rot. Look what I found outside.
My lord, for helping to cure our families and neighbors of the rot, we humbly present you with this gift.
I love getting gifts.
We are honored to serve you, my lord.
Isn't this great? Cure one lousy disease and you already got Palladius scared and people lining up with presents.
No time for celebrating, Destris. Palladius isn't resting. He's called a big meeting at Meridian Hall. If we don't act, he'll rally his cult and stop our whole operation dead.
Sounds like the perfect opportunity to present the virtues of my own cult.
With all respect, these are Palladius's most faithful we're talking about. We need to show that you have more power in your little finger than Palladius has in his... Wait, I've got it! It's a crazy idea, but what if you showed that you could move the city itself? Make a groundquake?
What on Nar Shadad is a groundquake?
You know, when the ground shakes underneath you. They're pretty rare, so it'd be a big deal.
What have you been putting in your soup, Riley? Nobody can just make this moon shake.
Stick with me here. You know the gas pipes that run under Meridian Hall? Well, what if we blow up those pipes?
Whoa, you got brains, girl. I know just the guy to set it up. Gord Maydell in the Nar Shadad Works Administration. Takes bribes on the side. He'll rig you something up, no problem.
Where do I find this scumbag?
Gord works at the NSWA office in the Duros sector, not far from Meridian Hall where Palladius is holding his big broadcast. You just tell him old Destra sent you.
Sometimes it's as if the facial expressions doesn't fit 100% with what you are doing. But it's what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. Thanks for being around.